Hello, beautiful ladies. I think we are streaming. Yes, we are live on YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Let's settle for a minute and see how many and if anybody of you are watching, and give you some space, give you some time to tune in. Oh my goodness, I didn't know this thing shines so much. Anyway, today we have a beautiful, beautiful mantra, but I'm going to give you a little bit more, few more seconds, just to for everyone to tune in, for everyone to get settled, to come to the space where they want to be and feel comfortable. Looks like everything is working. Awesome. Okay. We are already waiting around a minute, so let's start. Let me introduce you to the mantra. Today's mantra is everything is happening the way it's meant to be. Everything is happening exactly as it's meant to be, the way it's meant to be. Everything is happening the way it's meant to be. This is really a mantra of a huge, huge surrender, of a huge trust. Surrender and trust into something what we tangibly cannot touch, what we can tangibly cannot control, what we cannot really say, like embrace with the mind that, hey, I can trust you because I see you, because you did this for me, you did that for me. There is that transaction going on. This mantra, everything is happening the way it's meant to be, is inviting you to literally surrender yourself, surrender and trust into something what you really don't know what's up there for you, into something what you have no control over it, into something what you cannot plan, into something what you cannot embrace with your head. And it's really a huge mantra, but it's so helpful in so many cases when and I believe many of you experience that there are sometimes situations in our life when we just simply have no explanation for it, where we simply have no strength enough to deal with it, where we simply have no idea how the particular thing will eventually work out. And in such cases, we don't even know many times. Even those, especially those of us who are not religious, not spiritual, many times we don't pray, we don't surrender, right? We don't surrender to anything. But we actually do. In such cases, many people just simply let it go. They just let it go and they just simply say, maybe to themselves or somewhere in their head, like, it is what it is. It will be what it will be because I have no clue how to solve this problem. And those moments are the moments of the purest, truest surrender into something what we have no clue about and what we cannot control. So today's mantra is really helpful in situations like that where we can mindfully, even like, everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Because in the end, when we look back, many of the situations that happen in our lives in the back were actually meant to happen, right? Because we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be doing what we are doing, we wouldn't be the people we are. So, actually, if you put yourself before those experiences, it's where you are right now with that mantra. Everything's happening for me because it's meant to be, to happen that way. And then when the experience happens, then you go through it, then you overcome it, then you are on the other side of it, and then you can look back and say, it truly was meant to happen that way. So today I invite you to surrender and trust and use that mantra to let yourself be in the experience of everything can happen, because everything whatever's happening for you and to you is meant to happen, and hopefully bring you some kind of awareness, bodily awareness, into in the future, and maybe practice something what will be reused by you later on when there will be situations when you literally feel like you're losing the control. And this practice will be the practice to come back to and do it, to reconnect to that surrender and trust, that inner divine surrender and trust. So everything is happening exactly as it's meant to be, or everything is happening the way it's meant to be. Alrighty, so let's start getting into our mat. Let me put this little to the side. The space is already cleansed. The candle is here. I use the spray, Aura Smudge spray, which I like it because it doesn't require smoke. Many of us have detectors at home, so that might be something to avoid. But the Aura Smudge, which is made of juniper, sage, juniper and sage, can be used for cleaning the aura, cleansing the space. Alrighty, everything is happening the way that's meant to be. That's our mantra. Let's connect to our body. Let's stay and in the place and sit in the place where you are comfortable and in the position that you're comfortable. Raise your chin and head slightly and open your heart. Touch your thighs or knees and connect to your breath, just like we are connecting every single session. For those of you who are doing this maybe for the first time, literally focus on your mind right now and imagine, realize actually, and notice that the breath is something what's with you every single second of your life. You don't need to ask your body to breathe in and breathe out. You don't need to turn on or turn off anything in your system. It's there. It's there every single minute. You sleep, you are breathing. You work, you are breathing. You run, you are breathing. You read, you are breathing. It's there. And we take it for granted. So right this moment, let's connect to that breath. Express the appreciation. Thank you, thank you. And connect to the breath. Notice how you are breathing. Notice, do you need a lot of breaths in? Maybe that's the first moment today that you are actually noticing your breath. Maybe that's the first moment in the day that you are actually consciously breathing. And maybe that's the first moment in the day where you are actually taking deep, deep, nourishing breath in and exhaling whatever doesn't serve you. And let's do that for now. This is the moment for you. So let's breathe in what's nurturing you and release what's not serving you, what's weighing you down. Send some love to your thighs, to your legs. Maybe send some love to your arms. By self-touching, we are giving ourselves also some kind of signal that I'm here for you. And it's also something what many of us may actually crave a lot. If the physical touch is one of your love language, there are 5 love languages. For those of you who don't know, let me know. I can send you the online test. You can check your love language. But one of them is physical touch. Another is gift. Then another is service and word of affirmation. So physical touch. For those of you who really feel nourished by physical touch, as simple as hug or literally holding the hand, this self-touching is literally nourishing yourself, giving yourself that hug. And if you really need it, give yourself that hug. Sway a little bit, just like you would hug a baby. Okay. So we will start stretching while incorporating the mantra. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. And I wrote it maybe slightly different, so please repeat it in a way that fits you. And I saw that mantra written in little different form. Everything is happening to me as it should be. I don't like the word should, because should somehow implicates that you have no choice. But in this case, it's meant for you. However, you have a choice to choose differently. Uh, that's the plan for you. I see you as, I don't know, motivational speaker. But if you choose differently, that's your choice. You have free will. However, the should word implicates like kind of forced direction. So in this case, everything is happening for me the way it's meant to happen, or it's meant to be. And let's open up and bring our arms up, up, up. Stretch, maybe reach out, look up. Oh, maybe that's the first stretch of your day. Come down, touch the ground. Breathe out, bring the hands up again. Stretch, 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 stretch. Come down. Come up again. And this time hold one of your wrists and slide to the side to stretch little of your sides. Awesome. Come up, hold another wrist and sway to the other side. And come down. Let's do it one more time. Up, 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 up. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Change. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Bring arms into bent elbows to the side, open your chest, be in the receptive position and repeat the mantra. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. You're open, you're receptive. And put your hands down. And now we will do a little side twist. So one arm goes on the knee, another behind, and let's remember, bring the chest up, breathe in. Change to the other side. Whoa, I feel it. Do it one more time on each side and feel how tensions are maybe released the moment you do it second time. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. And change, stretch, breath, breathe. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Come to the front and then bring hands and arms up. And now slide down your right hand and bring it to the ground. Bend slightly while you are reaching with the other above your head to the side. You can totally be on the ground or just hold slightly up as soon as you are not bringing your hips up from the floor. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. And change very slowly, like kind of waves. Relax your neck, even kind of hang motionlessly. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Change again. Yes, like kind of little bit swinging. And to the other side. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Alrighty, come to the front, bring your hands on your elbows, and now we will do kind of cat and cow in a seated position. So you bring your chest up, you can even lift your chin slightly. Just do it in a comfortable position so your neck doesn't feel restricted or tense or it's not hurting. So as much as you can, look up if you can, bring, arch your back, and then come to the back, even lean in, using your hands holding onto your knees, and come, bring your chin to the chest, and stretch. And then you can do as tiny as this, very small movement, depending on your ability of your spine, lower back, and neck. And you can do as big as your body allows you. Remember, I am your guide, but everything we are doing, you are doing your own way, as your own body guides you. I am just guiding you, and none of you need to do anything what we are doing here the way I am doing. We all have different abilities, our bodies are different. So listen to your body. That's your guide. That's the most important guide you want to listen to. And keep breathing. Everything that's happening for me, it's meant to be. Awesome. Come to the straight. Let's sway a little bit to the side, loosen up. Maybe little like gentle movement using slightly your neck. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Let's incorporate now our shoulders, alternating. We can circle them back, you can circle them both, or you can circle them separately while kind of flowing here, okay? Using your neck very gently. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. And change to the front. Front is usually more awkward for me, but that's okay. We are just moving. Every single movement is the beautiful movement where your body got to move, you got to nourish it, talk to it, respect it, love it, touch it, tend to. And now also bring trust and surrender into the picture using mantra. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. And now I would like you to do also seated rotations. Rotations from either your lower spine or rotations from your hips. Either from your lower spine, lower belly and hips, like this. Those will be really huge rotations. Or you can do as small rotations as just here from your ribs. Okay? You can even touch yourself and see. Usually the rotations of your ribs is truly very tiny. Like if you were to circle it and drew that circle, it would be probably just a couple of inches, maybe just couple of to few inches of diameter. So very tiny swings into one direction. Just let's do it to, like I'm doing to the left, whatever you chose first. Or you can do it even bigger, or you can start smaller and kind of rotate into bigger. Take your time. Slow down. If you catch yourself speeding up, slow down, consciously slow down. Do it like extremely slow, like oh my gosh, like slow. Everything that is happening for me, it's the way that it's meant to be. Everything that's happening, it's the way that's meant to be. I'm mixing up a couple of mantras in one. Let's change now. I'm starting again from small one. I don't know, this is so relaxing. Do it if you feel yourself being tense, notice that you are holding yourself a little tense and how you can soften just a little bit to add little flow into your movement. Maybe increase the circles, maybe add your neck, maybe sway to the front. Everything that's happening for me, it's the way that's meant to be. Awesome. Okay. Let's now stretch to the front. So if you are sitting in a cross-legged position, reach out to the front and reach as far as you can go. First look up, reach, adjust yourself, feel that stretch in your lower back, maybe in your bottom. And now when you are there in a comfortable position, you can bring your head down in a surrender position. Everything that's happening for me, it's the way that's meant to be. Breathe. Come up very slowly and change the position of your leg, whatever one was in front, and change it so it's in the back. So uncross and cross your leg other way around, and we'll do the same stretch again. Reach forward, look up. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. And bow down in the surrender position again. Maybe you can reach farther a little more. Whatever feels comfortable for you, remember it is a gentle move. It's not a tensing. It's not making you to feel worse. Not at all. Everything that's happening for me, it's the way that's meant to be. Come up, come up, come up. And now let's bring your feet together, and we will now open a little bit our hips, and do it also at the the farther to your body, the closer to your body you are, the more hip opening, the farther away the less, but you do it in a way that it's comfortable for you. And swing a little bit to the side, feel that hip openers. Everything that's happening for me is the way that's meant to be. Everything that's happening to me is the way that's meant to be. Good. And now bring your knees together and put your feet in front. Front in little bit open position. Again, as comfortable as you can feel, and sway forward if you can, as far as you can. You can touch the toes, maybe just shins, maybe just knees, whatever you want to feel. Bow the head. I'm not flexible either, and I don't care. It's about moving my body. Bow your head in the surrender position again. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. You can even, if you prefer to have your legs bent and reach forward, do it. Shake it off. When you are done, you can bring them in here and then shake them in this way, little open, and we will swing them to the forward, like to the center. You can lean behind on your hands. Everything that is happening for me, it's the way that's meant to be. Beautiful hip openers again too. Okay, we will come now and stretch those hips. So first we will come into kneeling, and we will stretch our hips forward in the most comfortable way. If you want to lean forward, amazing. If you want to bring hand down, good. If you want to bring hand up, awesome. Just stretch as you feel, good. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Let's change. We're really doing a lot of stretches today, which is really good, probably, for some of us. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. It's kind of and part of trusting our body too. Trusting, stretching in a way that it allows us. Stretches and yoga and gentle move is not about doing what we think we should be doing, but it's doing what our body allows us to do. To push as far as our body feels comfortable with, but not to the point where you feel pain or you feel hurting or something is uncomfortable. Come up and get on all fours, and we'll do little game of our hips here. Let's sway first our hips to the sides. You can even lift slightly your knees, kind of feeling the side abs here slightly. You can kind of look behind the arm. Sway. Everything that's happening for me, I'll change to be facing my microscope. Everything is happening for me the way that's meant to be. And now I would like you to do few hip circles, very gentle ones, the one that you feel comfortable with. To the right. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Keep your head in a relaxed position, either straight or maybe slightly bow. Keep your core engaged and keep rotating in very gentle move. First change side. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. And now I would like you to change the side, but then do maybe little bigger. So it could be really going almost to the knees, to the heels, going forward. And do a couple of those or few of those on each side. Feeling this back, feeling knees, feeling arms stretching. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. This is really full trust, self-trust, trust in the divine, in the higher power, trust in the guidance, that you are guided and supported. Let's change. That you are guided and supported no matter what. You are. Truly you are. Maybe one more. Slow. Sit on your heels and let's shake those wrists. Everything that's happening for me, it's the way that's meant to be. Shake wrists, maybe roll them. Everything that's happening for me, it's meant to be. Let's come again on all fours and we'll do cat and cow few more times. Oh, I feel things cracking. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Okay, awesome. Come up to your child pose. Lean forward. Breathe and rest for like 2 rounds of breath. Come up and go on the back. We'll lay on down You lay down and bring your knees to the chest and sway. Massage lower back on the ground. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Let the left leg go out and keep the right leg bent. And now swing to the left side with that knee. Extending arm to the other side. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. Come up. Change legs. Take your time. And then twist that leg to the opposite side. Extend your arm. Everything is happening for me the way it's meant to be. We really want to focus that everything is happening for me, not to me, because again, you have a choice. It's happening for you. It's happening for you. It's gifted to you. It's not happening to you. You are not a victim. You are not forced to do anything. Come up. Bring both again back, again little swing. And I would like you to bring your feet to the ground. Stay in this position. What we will do, I would like you to bring your hip in the bridge position, but you don't need to force all the way up. Little bit, and we will swing our hips in that position a little bit. You can hold on to your belly, your hands are on the ground, and rotate those hips to the left or right, whatever side you chose first. Everything that's happening for me, it's meant to be. And change. Everything that's happening to me, it's the way it's meant to be. Okay, bring your hips down. Let's do figure 4, which is bring your ankle to on the knee, on the opposite leg, and bring it to you. Stretch a little bit your lower back and glutes. Breathe. Everything that's happening to me, it's meant to be. You can roll your ankle in this position, even both ankles. Yeah, that feels good. And rest, leg, change, and bring them up again. And roll your ankles. Everything that's happening for me is meant to be. And I know I'm saying that mantra literally in 3 different versions, but in all versions its meaning is the same. It's a full surrender and trust. Okay, release both of your legs. And you can now, we will rest in Shavasana, in the corpse pose, laying comfortable. If you feel comfortable lying on your back, totally with the legs and feet and hands and arms open, feel free to do that. If you feel more comfortable lying on the side of your body, do that too. And we'll rest for a couple of minutes, integrating the mantra, integrating entire movement, balancing and relaxing and calming down the nervous system after all these stretches. And keep repeating your mantra, either whispering to yourself or in your mind. When you are ready, you can wiggle your toes and fingers, roll to the side, and come up in the most safe way for you. Then open your eyes. You can lay down still there. You don't need to get up right away. I'm getting up to come to the video and see if there is anything you'd like to share, you'd like to say. Please let me know, those of you who are watching, if you can see the chat I posted on our group today, like 40 minutes before this video, technical information about how to access the live chat during these videos on YouTube. So if you're watching on the computer, the chat window will be on your right side. If you're watching on the phone, there will be an icon. You need to press live chat, and then it will open up. So you're me, the person you are watching right now, the video will be on top of your phone, and the live chat will be another half of your screen. I posted pictures also how that looks like. So if you still cannot access it right now because I don't see any comments, please let me know in the private message or in our Facebook community group how that worked for you, if it worked actually altogether. And I'm also curious how this mantra worked for you. I'm curious how this movement worked for you. How do you feel? How do you feel after? And how did you feel before? Did you see any difference? Do you see any difference in bodily sensations, in emotionality and mentality maybe? Before and after in the practice. So I don't see anything right now coming into the chat. So I will let you go. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful rest of your evening or day if you are watching this later. And I hope to see you on Wednesday. We will do our session on Wednesday. I will update you when it comes to the time, because this week is still yet that half quarantine, half open type of week. So I really need to gather things together, get in touch with all my clients this week and see where I am at. So that way I can finalize the actual time slots for us in this group, because I really would like to have those practices at the exact moment. So we all know when they are happening, and that way it's not all over the place. Thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope to hear from you in the Facebook community group, I Am Light and Love. And I hope to see you on Wednesday at another sensual body movement practice. Thank you so much. I love you and see you soon. Bye.